Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with a Beth Israel rabbi. This coming Shabbat, we read Parshat Teitzei. We are still in the midst of reading Devarim, Deuteronomy, the very last book of the Torah, which is almost in its entirety Moshe's valedictory, his final speech to the Jewish people before he is about to pass on to the next world, and the Israelites are about to enter into the land of Israel. Moshe is reviewing the history of the Jewish people and reviewing our laws. As part of the process of reviewing our laws, Moshe teaches what one is to do with a ben sareh u'morer, with a wayward child. According to the halakha, according to the Jewish law from the Torah, one is to punish the wayward child with capital punishment. Torah is the beginning of Jewish law. It is the seed from which everything grows. Rabbinic law is the development of Jewish law, ad hayom, until this very day. And so, while we may have a problem with this concept of capital punishment for the wayward child, the Torah did not, but the rabbis certainly did. And so while the rabbis could not simply write pieces of the Torah out of the Torah, what they did do was add so many laws onto this idea that essentially they wrote it out of the Torah. In the Torah, it goes on to teach not only the laws about the wayward child, but capital punishment in general. And we learn that capital punishment rarely ever took place in rabbinic Jewish history. The rabbis understood this is not necessarily the best way to correct the ills of society, or even to punish someone who has done something really, really bad. When I think about not only the Torah in this week's Parsha, and the rabbinic law and history that came afterward, I also think about recent events in Jewish history, and specifically one. Right now, there is actually a debate going on between the members of the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh and the American government. The American government wanting to pursue capital punishment, the death penalty for the murderer who killed the 11 individuals in the synagogue, and the members of the synagogue, the families themselves, asking the government not to pursue capital punishment. It's a fascinating situation. And I'd like to explore this even further this coming Wednesday in the very first Lunch and Learn of the year at 12 o'clock. Please join us on Wednesday at 12 o'clock as we talk about the death penalty in general in Jewish law, and specifically in the case of Tree of Life Synagogue. Please join us at 12 o'clock. Remember that the lunch is free. The learning is free. The only thing that we ask of you is to RSVP and to come. We look forward to seeing you then. Shabbat Shalom.